Good evening. Welcome to Close Quarters, episode 4, A New Hope. This is Colin from the Quartermasters. I'm here this evening with Leo Batchelor.
Hey.
Good evening. And Trevor Twohig. I'm saying that right?
Yeah, you did. Well done, man.
Thanks, man. I've been working on that one. Good evening. How's it going? All right?
Good. I liked your intro.
Well,
thanks. Did you like the slow spin?
Yeah.
Did you?
theatrical.
Yeah, I don't know where the dog's gone, but my plan was to do it like a Bond villain, to be like, we've been expecting you.
That's episode 7, surely. You know.
Yeah,
Further down.
I'll work on it
Yeah.
a bit more. You can hear him.
There we go. Ooh.
He always wants to get involved. You know? Yeah. So, A New Hope, episode 4, right? It's January. Should we talk about hope and
lack of hope,
lack thereof? Yeah. First of all, maybe we should talk about who you are and that, so the people at home know who you are. Liu, shall we start with you?
Oh no, the hardest question ever.
Yeah.
Who are you?
What do you do?
What don't you do?
What's your favourite thing that you do?
What's my favourite thing? The presenting.
Okay.
So I've recently got into TV presenting.
Yeah.
Which is quite exciting.
Actual TV.
Actual TV.
Wow.
It's not been on TV yet,
Okay.
but it's in the pipeline.
You've presented it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Trevor, what's the favourite thing that you do?
Probably play Red Dead Redemption 2. I've played it before, but
Awesome.
I suppose writing and entertainment, I guess.
Yeah.
Running bars and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Living the dream.
If I had to choose a favourite out of those 3 things, that's quite hard. Probably writing. Let's say writing.
I totally thought you were going for the Red Dead.
I thought I'd be slightly
Yeah.
more flexible. Yeah.
Yeah. Writing's quite a solitary process, where I guess running a bar is more socially interactive.
I suppose it's like, it's kind of like a juxtaposition, isn't it? So I suppose it's sort of, I feel a little bit like with the bars, you're constantly sort of on the, your face and so on, and you're kind of always there, and it's sort of quite, in a way, it's lovely and it's wonderful having all the people there and lots of new friends and all that, but it can be, in some respects, a little bit draining. So I think that, the writing part of it kind of is quite, it's quite nice.
Draining in a different way.
but
also draining, but
but kind
also,
of refills you in a way as well.
Yes,
Your sort of solitary kind of.
It's good to have a balance.
Time, 100%.
Yeah.
So
Do you have to have one to complement or balance out the other one?
it's all kind of new to me, so I don't really know. Like, I mean, I do find like running businesses. Colin knows more about this than me probably, but it's hard and time consuming. We talked about this. The admin
time consuming,
It's the admin that kind of kills you, doesn't it?
You'd think from the start that there'd be more time to do the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But you end up doing, spending quite a lot of time doing the bullshit and only like a little smidge of the time on the fun stuff.
Absolutely, and that's kind of what kills it, isn't it?
But at least there is fun stuff.
It makes the fun
Because,
stuff better,
if you're
I
working for
suppose.
someone else, it probably wouldn't be so fun.
No.
It's 15% more fun stuff than
15%
most people
sounds
get
about right.
what they would in a normal job at.
That's true.
Yeah, totally.
That's a really positive way to look at it.
There you go.
That's
50%
hopeful.
A new hope,
Hopeful,
guys.
yeah.
There you go. That's take-home value straight off the bat. Thank you for that.
Within the first 5 minutes.
Yes. Also, the reason you're both here, in a way, is because I felt like it'd be nice to reciprocate the fact that I was on both of your podcasts. So this is like returning the favour.
Yes.
Now I've got a podcast. So here you are on this.
Yours is infinitely more professional. So
there's a team. There's a bunch of them there.
Hi team.
There's cameramen and soundmen and
What
and
do you
that.
talk about on your
It's great.
It got kind of, it went out there, didn't it? Quite.
We drank coffee, and I think at the time the coffee kicked in. We sort of we just
kicked off.
Yeah, we did. We got deep. It was nice.
Hopes, fears, where we'd been.
Yeah, it was good though. I think it was all about going for it, and nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah.
We could be doing something lame, but we're going to go for something
cool.
better and follow our dreams. And it was good.
It was
really positive.
It was. It was.
I was like, Trev, we should just do this every day.
We did. And
Come at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We'll do this again. We should do it more, man. I think.
Yeah, 100%. You came back into my life. I said, I've got a podcast, and I'm like, hallelujah.
Yes, we have an
Great
excuse
news.
to do this again.
100%.
So Junction 13 was a blog.
So Junction 13,
And podcast.
It started off as you know, but maybe not everyone knows. I was a teacher for 13 years, and got to a point where I was kind of just not enjoying it, and it was just not really working for me, and I'd become the sort of grumpy, bitter teacher that's a war.
Like most of them are.
Like most of them are.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't really want to be this guy. I didn't used to be this guy, so I needed to change. And Junction 13 came about from sort of moving to Folkestone and kind of being sort of being very inspired by the stuff that was going on. I mean, when I first came here, like the Banksy was there, and I remember going to it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And there's so many independent places and people living their dreams and doing the things they want to do, and creativity and artists and so on. And so I kind of thought, why not share that stuff? And I met a lot of cool people through that process, and I suppose got inspired by those people and thought, fuck it, why don't I do it myself? Have a go, and I think our podcast is probably part of that process.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Quite seminal in that sort of period of time. So so basically, Junction 13 was a sharing site, and now it's a community bar. So I think
it's evolved, man.
It's evolved, but by the same token, we keep to the kind of principles of we share what is cool in Folkestone. So, if I have a great coffee, which I did the other day at La Cafe Ganmac, I share it on Junction 13, and people are like, "You're mad! You can't share good bars or good place, because it's completely, it's not, the right thing to do there." Yeah, and I was like, well, bollocks, because if Folkestone is doing well, then we're all doing well.
100%, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
we stick to the ethos that we started with, which was that, Junction 13. We share.
Why a bar? Because going from a blog to a bar is quite a different thing, isn't it? Why that, not a, the other?
It's a whole different kettle of fish, you might say.
Why
do you have any experience?
No, absolutely zero. I've drunk a lot of them, but by the
you just wanted to sit and have a drink, I think.
I think that was it, cheap beer. But no, I think the honest answer is that I thought there was somewhere missing. We didn't have the place that I wanted to drink in Folkestone.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as disrespectful to any of the bars. I love all of the bars. Not all of the bars. I love a lot of the bars. But for me and my wife and my family, there wasn't the right place, so I kind of wanted to create it.
That's completely fair. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons the Courtmasters came about is because there wasn't this kind of shop in this town. Yeah. So let's make that shop.
Yeah.
I always think we're our first customers.
Yeah.
Like the things that we maybe need or are missing, or it may not be right now, but maybe at some point in our lives we felt that would be really cool if we had that.
Yeah.
That's often what we then can resonate and go, because we know that audience, because we are it.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, without doubt. Yeah. So that was that. That's the history of it, really, and now it's kind of is what it is, So it's
that's good.
Yeah, it's scary sometimes when you think back on what's gone on. But
I don't know. It's good. I think it's all part of the weird process, isn't it? You do these things and arrive somewhere you probably didn't expect to arrive at, but you're happy, right? We're here. We're doing all right.
Oh yeah, we're happy. Yeah. Sometimes I still get that wake up in the night. Oh my god! This is so not safe. It's like we talked about, having
a safe job versus
safe wage coming in every month, and then versus the artistic sort of vibe. But hey, we're alive, I suppose.
I do these things.
Yeah.
And Leo, you got the Big Ideas show.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And I was on there. Mm-hmm. We talked about stuff.
We talked about.
We had coffee.
Clothes, didn't we?
It was about personal image, wasn't it?
Yeah, personal image
and branding.
Brand.
Yeah, which was cool.
And we got into the superhero self.
Yes.
And how much should you? Clothes don't matter, but they are a reflection of who we want to portray.
Yeah. It was kind of it was not really the message you'd expect from someone who's got a clothes shop, really, was it? It was like, clothes don't matter. Wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
As opposed to wear this stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool though.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Really cool. Again, it got deep.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
So how's it going, the Big Ideas show?
Yeah, really good.
When can we expect the Big Ideas bar?
That's the next step.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Logically, that's how it works.
You said we've got the Big Ideas show events.
Okay.
So that naturally lends itself to, we provide some alcohol and some food and all that kind of stuff. So
just say the word. Say the word.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I love it.
We just made it happen. Doing it as an event, because I think it was great us having the chat and people get to watch it afterwards, but being there adds so much more, doesn't it? Because you are there as it happens. And so I've been doing it as an event so that people can share in part of that and be part of the conversation. Because we'll have a chat, and then people will go, hang on, I don't agree with what you said there, or I loved what you said there.
Yeah.
And then it sparks so much more conversation, isn't it? So
that's cool.
That's what it's going.
That's good that it's evolving.
Yeah.
I think it's an important thing to put out. Just out of interest, where do the ideas come from? Because like I said, I'm a big fan of big ideas and things being like deep, meaningful, and I don't know, just interesting. But do you come up with the ideas?
No. It's okay. Normally. You mentioned it before about wanting to chat to people and find out, like, why do you do that? And
on a deep level.
I've seen what you're doing around town, but why and what's it all about? So I kind of look around and go, they're doing something interesting. I want to chat to them.
Okay.
And it's kind of that, or they've got an amazing project.
Yeah.
But why are they doing it? Like, there's a lot of work to make that happen.
Yeah.
What drives them? What keeps them going? All that kind of thing. So it's I'm doing a bit more open shout outs, and I often will go, who inspires you in this area, or who's someone that you really admire, and then I go, oh, okay, let's maybe get them on and have a chat a little bit more, because it's not just I have a certain kind of sphere of people that I bump into on every day, or I am aware of, but then other people outside of me will have so much more, so it's kind of inviting them. So a combination of someone I want to speak to, and someone that if there's someone that consistently comes up as, I'd love to hear from this person, I'm like, I got to speak to them.
To be honest, that's pretty much my same method for getting guests in this room, on this table. I just really want to sit and have a chat with them. Just from a purely selfish reason. I can have a beer and a chat with them and pick their brains a bit. And
that's how you sold it to me.
Pretty much. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know who's going to like this or respond to it or whatever, but I just think this is quite nice. Yeah, it's giving me
because at the end of the day, you've got to do what. If it inspires you, chances are it will inspire someone else, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of us
trying to keep everyone happy.
Yeah. And as creatives, a lot of the stuff that we do, whether it's writing or creating content or making stuff, it's quite solitary. So it's nice to get together and realise we're all having like quite similar struggles and issues and stuff.
To have and to like you say, do something sort of. He's doing something deep and meaningful. I think we have these deep and meaningful chats, and that's quite nice. But I think what's really interesting for me is that there is so much inspiring stuff happening in Folkestone.
Yeah.
And, if you go on social media, which it is. It is what it is, but you have some people who go on there, and I ended up like having a bit of a set to with some guy who was saying this town is terrible.
Set to, Trevor.
Well, was it a set to? It was a.
I've never heard that term.
It was a disagreement.
Okay,
it was polite, but it was a disagreement. And I got a little bit, even though I'm not actually from folks, I've been here for 6 years now, and they were like, this town's terrible. I drove through it, and I was kind of like, look, like, why are you saying this stuff? And it's kind of like, no, it's completely run down. And you think, people don't understand really, like what you do. You are searching out inspiration sort of ideas and people with big ideas. And I've lived in a few places, and I've never known a place that has such inspiration and sort of creativity, and it's and do you know what the best thing about it is it's kind of nurtured, and I was saying to this guy, you're not going to go into Folkestone and find Nando's. You're not going to find Pizza Express, but you will say you have other independent local places, and it's kind of supported by the local people. The old High Street is a prime example of that, isn't it? Where you are,
it's a little micro ecosystem, isn't it?
You have to make more of that effort, don't you? You have to go and have a conversation with that person to get the interesting thing, don't you? Rather than, I like this chain, or
there's a person
when you speak to them, more comes out.
100%.
Which some people don't do. They don't have those conversations.
You're buying from people as opposed to the brand, the nationally or globally recognised thing, which is nice, isn't it? It's
much better. Because the core idea was that we'd all be, logged into sort of our computers and, buying things from home, buying our groceries, buying all our stuff. We won't be talking to anyone, and that would be the way it is for the future, But actually, people are kind of saying we don't want that, I think, and actually, like you said,
increasingly, I believe so. I don't think I would still be here if that wasn't the case.
100%. And the old High Street's perfect testament to sort of like, I suppose, like the sort of 1950s style, the old, an old High Street where you can get your flowers from the, and you go and get your meat from the, there's that kind of vibe, isn't there? You're supporting each other, and it works.
Have you guys checked out the food assembly at all at the courthouse? No. Is it still called the food assembly?
No.
What's it called now?
Leaf.
Leaf. Yeah, basically you just go there and buy produce from like local farmers and stuff. It's pretty cool.
When I did a shout out for thinking about doing a series on food, it was like leaf.
Really? Yes.
I was like, maybe I need to get them on because they're doing some good stuff.
Absolutely.
So be prepared. That email is coming soon.
I went there and in December and bought celeriac.
Nice.
Oh.
Yep.
Did they teach you how to cook it?
Made a celeriac soup. It's pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good. Celeriac, it looks like an alien pod baby or something that sort of like fell out of the sky, doesn't it? It's just like amazing. You chop it up and you can put it in a sort of broth or whatever. It's amazing. Yeah.
It was good.
It was
Wintry.
good. Yeah. I got right into that. Making chilies and winter food and
So where is it? In the Quarter House?
Yeah, it was every Tuesday.
Oh.
Jez knows, that's where he gets all of his stuff.
That's right.
Yeah. Have you guys made any New Year's resolutions or anything?
Well, not really. We talked.
Do you do that or?
No motivation. We could talk about that, couldn't we? But I think. No, I mean, I find it very difficult because I think that if you're either motivated to do something or you're not motivated to do something, and I think really you said this, didn't you? That kind of why do you need to motivate yourself to make a change? You should be doing what you want to be doing. If you have to
if you're not doing the right thing, Trev? What if you're not going down the right path?
Yeah.
What if you're deeply dissatisfied with your life? What then?
Procrastination is like a real key thing that is like if you procrastinate something consistently, there's a difference between procrastinating a little bit where you're just being lazy, but procrastinating long term,
as a way of life.
It's something that's telling you it's not a thing. But I always like looking at the etymology of stuff because if you look at motivation, it comes from the word motive, and I always think of motive of the crime, and which comes and it's reason, right? You have a reason which works on a very logical level. On a you should get fit or you should not eat this donut for these logical reasons, but that doesn't necessarily mean that on an emotional level it actually hits you with anything. Whereas inspiration is like means to kind of breathe life into, inspire, like.
Oh, okay.
And so if you look at the difference, I always go, motivation is a reason, it's a logical thing,
right?
And whereas inspiration is like where it actually just hits you and you're like, oh my god, I have to do this.
Yeah, deep.
That's cool. There we go. We went there. Didn't take long, did it?
There we go.
17 minutes in, guys. We got there. So that's cool because it's important to differentiate between the two, right? Motivation. And motivation always, to me, it sort of strikes me as like a getting up and doing a thing, probably a thing you don't want to do. Whereas inspiration is something that I really want. Yeah. All the time.
But you've got to kind of balance them, haven't you? Because you've got the inspiration and then the day-to-day stuff is maybe motivation. Okay.
Yeah, got to do those things to do the fun
and sometimes
stuff.
you've got to do the crappy admin, the 85% of the creative stuff before to get to there. But
it's a lot.
But then if the inspiration's enough, then that 15% of the good stuff sustains you for the 85% of crap. But I don't know, my belief is that when you're not motivated by something, it's telling you something. And I've always listened to that, and I guess...
So if you're not motivated, what do you just not do it?
If I'm not consistently motivated...
Yeah.
What's the point?
I kind of don't necessarily go, I'm not going to do this, but if I notice it's dropped down the list, I go, I just let it.
If you can live without doing that thing, then maybe you don't need to do that thing.
Yeah.
Until HMRC are writing to you and fining you because you didn't do that thing.
But then surely if you're the thing you want to do that you need to do your accounts for is big enough, then you should have at least some motivation to do it.
Yeah.
Or inspiration to do
I
it.
hear what you're saying,
It's not to say you avoid all your admin tasks. It's to say if there's enough driver for what the end goal is, then the shitty little things kind of you go, no, this is why I'm doing it.
I think if you're waking up every day and you have to motivate yourself to get out of bed to go to work, that's not cool. That's not like what you should be doing. And I think it's so hard, like for people to. It was very hard for me to break out of a cycle of being kind of just in this sort of what I would call sort of mundanity. It's been mundane, a mundane existence. But I was kind of content because I could occasionally go on holiday, and I could kind of get by, and life was okay. But it wasn't for me, and like I think that's what you're saying, isn't it? Like I was not motivated and not. It's interesting. And inspiration is sort of a completely different thing, whereby you should be getting up and going right, and that's kind of. where I've been the last couple of weeks, which is nice in January because normally it'll be like sluggish for Christmas and all that sort of stuff. But having a new project, having something interesting, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and the energy levels always go up and down, don't they? But I guess what I look for is natural, they're going up and down, but are they consistently going up and down in an upward spiral, or are they going?
What's annoying is when people assume that you should be like really consistently like fucking motivated every day, like completely on it every day.
Yeah,
I don't think that's natural.
No,
like who's like that?
Yeah, and you don't learn, do you? You learn when
motivational
quotes,
right?
Yeah,
because it's just there are peaks and troughs. That's just life.
I always think it's. I love looking at opposites. When someone's really annoyed or has a rant about something, that normally reveals what they should be doing. Like I hate massively. Okay. Like I always ask people, what's something that will really get you going? Like if someone starts talking about this, you will go off on one. I'm like, that's what you care about.
Okay.
And it will kind of be, you care about it so much that you are, it's very easy to focus on the negative, but you have to go, but if that wasn't the case, what would it look like?
Right.
What would you rather it be like? So for example, I have a rant about sports injury. Right, because I did lots of sport.
Yeah.
I've done had lots of sports injuries, and the NHS are great when it comes to like big injuries. You just say major, but when it comes to little things, I have a big rant like that they don't do enough. Right.
Okay.
But it shows me that that's really, and therefore I ended up creating a couple of projects around that of trying to provide people support off the back of that negative experience. Right. Because you go, this isn't right, and I want to make the world a better place in this way. That's kind of a big way to think about it, but that's essentially what we all do.
We're turning a negative into a positive, aren't we? And I think that's what.
Yeah. And if you're going to spend half an hour ranting about something, you clearly care about it. So find what you don't want to be the case, and go, well, if it wasn't, and too many people that go, it shouldn't be like this, shouldn't be, and you go, well, what should it be like? And you say, actually, I'd rather it be like this.
Yeah.
And then you go, great, go off and make that happen.
But so many people don't do that.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. And then I go, well, how much do you really care about it?
Yeah. But you have to moan about it. But you're not.
It's nice to moan about those sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get off your chest. Definitely. Yeah. And then it's all better after that. I kind of feel that way about the website sometimes. I realise that having a website is an essential part of the business. But maintaining it is really tedious, and adding, I love like the 15% inspiration, the dreaming up of a new product, and the marketing and the doing the collaboration, getting the pictures and retouching those pictures. But then like actually physically putting the product online and making it available to sell, it just bores the shit out of me, and I don't want to do it.
But then I go,
it's not creative, it's administrative.
But then I go, who says you need to have a website? Like I know on a technical marketing 101, you should have a website, but I'd also go. Yeah, but if you don't like a website, don't like doing websites, but you love social media or you love chatting to people, great, put 110% into what you do love, and stop trying to be good at what you're bad at. Like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to go off on a rant here, but at school, we're taught you have to pass every subject. Yeah. And I went to school, and because I was like really hard working, I did good in every subject. And because I worked hard.
You did good in every subject. You did good in English. Did well in every subject.
Right. Rather than, you know what? I was crap at English. So why didn't I just sack that off and go put all my energies into things that I actually want to do?
Did you pass through your O-levels or whatever?
Other than my French.
But this is the education system.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the education system.
You're supposed to tick all the boxes.
You're forced to.
You're meant to be jack of all trades.
Yeah,
be good at everything.
There's pressure, isn't there, to be good at everything? That's just completely wrong. We could be here for hours if we go down this road, but that is wrong with the society.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you be a good ballet dancer or a good carpenter or a good writer and not have to be like all of them at once? That is just insanity.
But Trevor, you're good at everything, man. What are you talking about?
I'm rubbish.
You've got a .com and you've got like sections for like all the shit you're good at, and that's like you're good at everything.
I'm really not. I'm really only
good at writing,
only good at English.
Okay.
I was only really good at English.
At school?
Yeah, no, 100%, yeah.
Yeah?
That's where the book and the writing came from. And
okay.
The rest of it it's not motivation, it's inspiration, isn't it? It's kind of, you don't feel that there's something in the community, well, there's something in the community that you want to be there to do it, and if it fails, it fails. And then all those people who said you're going to fail are proved right, and you go, okay, mate, I'm on to the next one.
Yeah,
and
true,
that's fine,
true.
and...
But also with inspiration, I always think it's, normally if you look at really what's core at the inspiration, it's a feeling or something you want to create, like you want to bring the community together. Okay, maybe that could be in a bar, that could be in another format, that could be in a blog, who knows what. And you don't ever fail, it's just that's not the best expression of that inspiration. It's you do that and it's not meant to work, so you move on to the next one and another way of doing it. But
there is no failure.
That's true, you just try stuff, right?
These guys like Steve Jobs, they will not tell you there was like a straight line to where they got to. It was kind of like, I failed here. And eventually this idea kind of works.
It makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? If you fail at stuff, if there's a wheel of things you could potentially do, and at school they teach us, be good at all of them. And I love the idea of going, I'm not good at that. Take out this huge sway, and then you can just focus in that one direction that gradually gets smaller and smaller.
100%.
That's how evolution works, I guess, right? I mean, the stuff that doesn't work on an evolutionary level, well, those ones die, right? And then the ones that did work, they carry on, and then they make more of those ones that worked. And here we are all today doing a podcast. So what have we learned so far? There is no failure. That was good. I think that should be a hashtag or something.
Should make a t-shirt.
Probably. Collab. We'll do a collab.
There is no failure, but there isn't though, is there?
There really isn't. It's all just gibberish. You know.
What they teach you in school is all absolute rubbish.
Yeah, school's relevant. If you're at school, probably just drop out.
That's definitely the best
advice. I think the message there was just don't try and be good at everything.
Oh yeah, no, that was it. Yeah,
that's probably
sorry. Kind of bastardised what you said, really, haven't we? Sorry.
Be bad. Own your badness. Own your goodness.
Own your badness.
Don't be a jack of all trades.
There's some good t-shirt designs.
Oh man, this is fodder, isn't it? Really. Okay. So but don't do resolution.
Own your badness.
Just own your badness. There's no failure.
And
so it's been pretty good. We should just stop now, really. I don't think this second half's going to be any better than that.
Anymore. I mean,
we've got a squeaky chair and everything.
Yeah. Really, my motivation to do this podcast is to save up enough pennies to get stools that we've all got the same size stool. I don't know if anyone knows this, but we're all like sitting at slightly different heights. We've got different chairs because obviously we're doing this on a shoestring. So well, I am anyway. These guys working with the top of the line cameras and sound things.
It's very professional.
You hear that, Jez? That sound good?
I'm so sorry. What's going on?
We sound brilliant because all the equipment's top of the line.
Because I'm so focused on my job.
That's right. Yeah, he is. Total professional. So, New Year, new you, or no?
I kind of think about anti-New Year's in that what can you drop in New Year's?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like stop doing a thing?
Yeah. Like stop getting in your own way about doing stuff. Like I realised that I was blocking myself from doing a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So I decided to kind of stop giving myself a hard time and stop beating myself up that I'm not good enough at stuff and just get on with it and just let what is naturally happening. If I wasn't going, but maybe in a few months' time I'll be better, so I'll wait till then.
That's that. You never get anything done, would you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get out of your own way is what you're saying, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Have a t-shirt for it.
Oh man, this is just gold, guys. Is someone writing this down? Amazing.
Take your orders in the comments below.
Literally, just wow.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
I suppose
I'm dropping
example. What have you dropped?
I think for me, this New Year's very much been about like going. I really want to do more presenting, and I kind of thought, who am I to say I can be a presenter? Like, what right? It kind of feels like too good a job.
Okay.
To go and be a travel presenter, a sports presenter. I was like,
I don't deserve this.
I don't deserve this. It's too easy. And I've always been someone, going back to school stuff, who I had to work hard because you work hard and that's good. Rather than, no, this kind of, it almost comes too naturally. And I don't feel it does, but kind of the feedback I've had from people is like, it's like, be like falling off a log. Like, because all you have to do is be enthusiastic about what you're doing. Right? Which I love doing, but I make it harder for myself by going, I have to work harder, and I will. If this is easy, I better do this as well.
But that's your conditioning. That's your conditioning from school. And I'm not judging our parents, but like from that older generation, you had to work hard to do well. But actually, we're kind of the revolution, aren't we? We're kind of the sort of the new sort of. The new money, I suppose, in sort of Great Gatsby terms. We're the kind of people who are coming through to sort of hopefully change. If you do something, if you do something that you're passionate about, it can work.
Yeah,
that's kind of
you never have to. Exactly. You never have to work a day in your life if you do something you love, right?
True,
and if you something you love, but also something you're good at, normally they go fairly close.
I totally agree with you, and I think you're lucky. People are lucky if they know what those two things are. You're good at it, and but I'm not sure everyone does. You know?
And this is where you mentioned earlier about the motivational quotes. This is where motivational quotes wind me up because yes, you should follow your dreams, live the life you want to live, be who you want to be, blah, 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 rather than. Yeah, but so many of us don't know who we want to be, what we want to do, all this kind of stuff. But we feel it, but we don't know what it is, so we don't know how to act on it. Whereas I think how I've done it is I've always felt it, but I've not been able to express it. So I have learned over time to just do lots of things. Hence, when you said, when we were starting the intro, I'm always like, that's always the hardest question. Like, what do I do? I do lots of stuff. Yeah. Because I am still exploring what works for me, and I'll do a bit of this, and that will lead me into this, and maybe I'll drop it, or maybe I'll take a bit of that. And there's too much. You come out of school, what are you going to do with your life? What are you going to go to uni and do?
And there's got to be one answer for that.
Rather than...
You've got to be this.
Yeah. And I think Gary Vee does it quite well, because he talks about do your 20s to go and try different things, explore it. Do something and hate it, because I never want to do that thing, but I love that one little bit, so I'm going to go off in that route.
Do that bit,
See, that is
and explore more, try more, do more. And I think that's a lot of the stuff I'm trying to do is just make people okay with trying different things and failing. The problem is you try lots of different things, you've got to be shit at lots of things, and you've got to fail at lots of things. And that's what like when I did the 100 sports was all about, was like, I'm going to do 100 sports and I'm going to be shit at most of them. Like we said, the 85%, it's the 80-20 rule, isn't it? And then you get a 20% that you're like, oh, this is interesting. So you focus on that 20% and then you refine that again and go 80-20, okay, that percent. And before you know it, you find the thing, or you manage to get closer. I think the tricky thing is we're always, especially as creative people, we're always looking deeper and deeper. So you're, to yourself, you're going, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but to everyone else, it is amazing. But also knowing that you're always living in uncertainty, especially if you're always looking to evolve. Evolution, right? We're always evolving.
Definitely. I don't think I'd really be very comfortable if I feel like I'd arrived at a point, and that's me now. I'm done now. I'm done, guys. I'm done. You might as well bury me, Like,
absolutely.
Life should be... There should constantly be change, because that's surely the nature of things,
Keep going, never stop. Never stop.
It's inbuilt, isn't it?
And like, so there's always going to be failure
human
and
nature is always going to evolve.
It's like what I said to you guys earlier about people saying to me when I say, oh, I'm opening a new pub on Taunton Street, and they're like, oh, really? You are? And you're kind of like, oh, okay. And it's kind of like this conditioned attitude from a certain type of, I know certain type, it sounds awful, but like, it's normally of a certain age, a person of a certain age, you go, oh, risky business, all that. And I kind of think, well, in my head, I'm kind of thinking this is the tip of the iceberg. Like, I have got so much more to do and give. And what I loved about what you said was actually, if I could get out of my own way a little bit more, I could probably do all those things if I stopped the blockers and the things going, you can't, and all those people in my head going, and my dad, and
We're back. Guys, I'm sorry about the interruption to the stream there. We were actually hacked by Russians or Martians.
Russians and
Jinx.
Did you say Russians?
No, I said Martians.
Oh, I said Martians as well. They hacked us again, those Martians.
Always doing it.
Just leave it alone. And that. Yeah, we're just trying to do a podcast, Martians.
What I mean.
So we were talking about naysayers. Man's trying to just start up his second bar on Taunton Street, and people are telling you we can't do it.
Yeah, well,
What do we say to those people, Trev?
we love everyone.
We love
everyone.
Within reason, man.
But just come on, people are trying to create things, and like we're trying to make, nice, pleasant environments for people. And I suppose, it's just having, like you say, the inspiration to do it. And I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm lucky, maybe we're lucky, I don't know, maybe we're just in a different sort of part of the ether or whatever it is, but like I just want to kind of, it's like we said, have a go at doing things, and I think we're all doing that, and I think a lot of people are doing that, but I think there's some people who are just a little bit too scared, dare I say it, to ever have a go, that if you have a go, they're like, oh, it's not going to work, mate. You think, thanks for that, that's great, I'll take that with me, shall I? But so no, we are can I do a selfless plug?
Yes.
So we are opening a new pub on Tonton Street called the Tonton Tavern. So I hope you'll like it. Come down. We'll be opening hopefully next Friday. So fingers crossed it all goes well and so on. But if it doesn't, like we've said, there is no failure. Who cares? We're just trying to we're trying to make Folkestone even more beautiful than it already seems to us.
Definitely.
I guess. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Like things are happening on Tonton Street.
Yeah.
I think it's coming
That's
back.
a sign
mate.
of the times,
Definitely.
man. Definitely.
It's coming back, bro.
If you're not from Folkestone, well, maybe you would understand a Tonton Street reference. On this podcast, I've already slagged off Ashford like a bunch of times. So, try not to be too. It's because I'm from there, and I'm like, because it sucks. It's not like how I remember.
You got a rant about Ashford, so you know what you want from Folkestone.
Yeah, I think so. Kind of. Yeah, that's the thing.
You found your home now.
I have. Yeah, Folkestone's like fertile soil for like lovely things. So I wish you every luck with that endeavour.
Thank you. That's very kind of you, and I
think it's going to be good.
I hope we'll share a few more beverages and
I think so. Yeah, we will.
Banter.
Do you have? Is both of you guys? Is there like if people want to like follow you and that on? Social media or your websites and things like that. Your books, you should probably plug your book as well, man. To be honest,
we won't go corporate though, will we?
No.
There is a book called Sunny Sands. So if you're interested,
we're not going corporate.
Just
it's
ignore
good.
it. If you see it in Waterstones, rip it up and just burn it. It's like a sort of maybe a gesture of artistic something or other. But the Tonton Tavern. Yeah, we've got all that.
Instagram?
All that stuff. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Those places.
If you're interested,
we'll tag them.
The ones for Google, just put it in Google. And
there you go.
Right?
Yeah.
So if people want to Google you, how do they spell your name?
Well, the benefit of having an unusual name is I'm quite easy to find. If you get the spelling right. Liu.
Okay, Liu.
Liu.
Is that short for anything? Or is
No,
that just,
I get asked that a lot. I'm like, do you want any more to have you? I kind of normally describe people like pronunciation. Lee as in the boy's name, not me, but you.
Okay.
Liu. But spell Liu. Completely nothing.
Batchelor.
Like, yeah.
Okay, cool.
With a T, like the soup.
And that's the .com or app?
Don't go to my website. Just go to social. I need to update my website.
Okay, don't go to the website.
But since we're here right now, I want to say shameless plug, but it's not shameless because it's not for me. It's for them.
Don't be ashamed, guys.
TEDx Folkestone.
We're going for it.
What day is it? It's Thursday today.
It's Tuesday the March. Are
you Tuesday? Are you Tuesday still? No, we're Thursday.
Oh, it's Thursday. Yeah, sweet. Yeah,
2019 now, Trev, as well.
Do you know what? I had an argument with my wife, and I was adamant it was 2018. She was like, "It's 2019." I was like, "It's not." But anyway, go on.
A few drinks there.
Yeah.
No, just that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 days left if anyone wants to apply for TEDx Folkestone.
Okay.
Monday the 14th. I think Monday is the 14th.
You're a curator for that, by the way, right? Yeah. How do you? Is there like?
We're getting right to the end, aren't we? And suddenly we're going to TEDx. I'm like, this is a weird kind of work.
Is there like?
I always leave this to last.
Someone wants to like do a talk or whatever.
Yes.
Have they? Is it got to be like good or? How does that work?
We can.
Do you make them do it in front of you and go, "Nah, that's
rubbish"? We make them apply.
That, or
it's a really fine thing. I'm trying not to go into too much detail because I could talk about this forever.
Okay. In 3 words, go. No, I'm joking. You've got more than 3 words. Like a bunch of words.
It is. I think anyone's idea could be good. It's just a very fine, like the approach you come at it from.
Yeah.
And I think a lot about people come at it from and I did this and I did that. And you kind of got to think like a journalist in the sense of what is interesting to other people.
Yeah.
What is unique about my idea? Refine. Yeah, it's a lot of. I believe everyone has an idea, but most of us are here in an idea.
Yeah.
And ultimately, we're selecting people. The closer they are to us being clear, the more confident we can be about what that idea is and how it's going to change the world. But it's kind of what is different about the idea.
And it's a 10-minute thing, right?
Less than 80 minutes, but we push people for like 12 minutes is probably a good, no more than 12, 15-ish. But yeah.
I just couldn't. I'm not concise enough. I would just be like,
this is what I find fascinating about this process.
Yeah.
Is everyone, like I said, everyone has that idea and the process puts you through. As long as they can convince us enough that they have enough and we can see something like a rough diamond, we can help them shape it.
So you kind of coach them a bit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And it's going through that process is blooming hard. Like they've all said, God, this is the hardest 6 months, but even just applying is worth the process because you go, what even is my idea? Like if I went to you, what do you do? What are you all about? And you went, okay, where do I start? It's like this process puts you on that journey.
Yeah. Wow. So if people have an idea that hopefully will
wasabi bit
change the world,
if they no.
Speak to Leo Batchelor.
No, don't speak to me. You haven't got time to speak to me.
Oh no, don't speak to her.
TEDxFolkstone.com.
Okay.
Applications you have until the 14th of January.
Okay.
So literally no time at all. Apply.
Go now.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Just be passionate and get it across. We can kind of see, we can hear it.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a funny process because.
Is it like conviction or something?
No, it's not conviction. It's a clarity about what the benefit of that idea. A lot of people, it's personal, but it's not about them. They've got to talk personally.
Yeah.
But know how talking personally helps others. If that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
I could talk and people still be like, I don't know what you're saying. It's an idea that's going to change something for others, but often that's come from some element of personal experience.
Yeah.
And you're kind of going, what's unique about your experience versus anyone else that has gone through X, Y, or Z challenges. But why are you different? Why has everything you've done led you to this place?
Wow.
I can't give an exact answer because at the end of the day, our job is not to find the ideas, it's to help people find their ideas. Yeah. And we don't know what their ideas are until they find their ideas.
Curation is, it's not an exact science, is it? It's similar with the artwork that I'm licensed for the quartermasters, you know. Sometimes you see an image and you know it's good, it's strong. People are probably going to want to buy it. If you print it on a bunch of t-shirts, for example, you can't really explain why. You just know, it's it's an interesting one. Okay, so if people don't necessarily have a life-changing idea, but they want to see those ideas, when's that going to happen?
So around April kind of time.
Okay.
We haven't confirmed the exact release date, but we will release tickets. They'll go on sale via the courthouse. So basically, if you sign up to the courthouse website, you'll probably get updates on when those go.
And is there a TEDx Folkestone Facebook page?
Yeah, TEDx Folkestone, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter.
All the stuff.
All of them.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff, or whichever relevant thing is.
And then they'll be able to see the talks.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It sounds so exciting.
Yeah.
A bit jealous.
That's so excited because we don't know what's going to come up.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't looked at any of the applications yet, and I'm like, I'm so excited to see what's come through. And what's maybe going to go, oh my God, I have never, and that's what they want to do is make kind of me and the rest of the team go, I've never thought about that before. Oh my God, I want to know more about that. Rather than, okay, I personally consider that.
Yeah, it's got to be.
The
bar's
you
quite
make me
high.
look at something different in a different way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love it.
I'm gonna shut up because I could keep going on about TEDx for ages.
All right, it's enough.
Love it.
Enough.
We should. How are we doing? Maybe we should go to questions. Ali, we got any questions or anything?
Yes, I will bring you the laptop.
Okay. That was a yes. She said she's hiding over there.
Can I get my moment of fame?
On the microwave.
How's this? I've written out a couple, so there's
cool.
some Trevor, some for Lou, and
Trevor.
Random ones for you. That was more of a nice comment that you can read out because it's lovely.
Oh, okay. Shall I just read them in order?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Okay, great. I might go 1, 2, 3. 4,
5, 6.
Okay, so 1 for Trevor. Junction 13 started as a blog and is now a bar. What will it be next?
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay.
Who's asked that?
Anonymous.
There you go.
Well, I suppose it's gonna stay as a bar potentially that might do food, but I mean, as conceptually, I think Junction 13. You know, we haven't fully realised the sort of idea, the concept that we wanted, which was that it was going to be eco-friendly, and it is what it is, entirely eco-friendly. But what I suppose I want is to kind of dive further into those concepts. I mean, like, without boring people, our TVs are the most eco-friendly you can buy. Our drink system is the most eco-friendly you can buy. Our toilet paper is bamboo and recycled, so it costs us more money.
That's nice on the old.
Well, you know, couldn't comment. But but what I'm saying is, it is.
You get the luxury one. You got some luxury one at the back.
I don't press on it in there. But I do. The
doesn't mix business with pleasure.
And exactly, that's exactly right. Yeah. But I mean, I think what happened was, the concept was there, but then we didn't we have got it across. But I want to kind of get that across in a sort of more explicit and deeper way. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know, maybe some doing some bits with other people in town, other people doing eco-friendly bits. We've had some sort of collaborations with Delicious California, who do recycled products and recycled clothing and all that sort of stuff. So I guess for now, Junction 13 is kind of doing its thing and just seeing, maybe spend a year just seeing what it does itself, how it evolves.
It's a caterpillar now, and who knows what that butterfly will be.
Yeah,
Maybe like a spaceship or something.
You do. Give it some space.
Not you though, man. You just
give it some space to breathe.
Yeah, exactly. It's what it needs, isn't it? So Leo, we've got. It sounds like you've met a lot of people in Folkestone and know a lot about the town. But what is your favourite thing about Folkestone?
That it says yes. Nice. That it accommodates when I go, oh my god, I got this idea.
Yeah.
And I just want to do it, and they go, sure, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
And the individuals, and it kind of all started being at the workshop, and James Avery going, okay, yeah, let's do a little meet up for TEDx and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then that was like the catalyst and what started it, and everyone else seems to, even if it's just the odd comment saying, oh, I really love what you're doing, or thank you so much, blah, blah, just every now and again when you start to dip, and someone will give you that comment and it makes you go, actually no, keep going. Because people don't comment, especially online, puts to comment on something, especially say something meaningful, puts yourself as the person commenting quite vulnerable. So I assume that people don't, and I get it. So when someone says it to you in person, you go, okay, that's worth a lot more, because you know there's probably a lot more under the surface.
For sure.
Then it says yes and it just does stuff.
I love that. This morning when I came into work, there were a couple of students came in from a college or something in Canterbury, and they wanted to record like a little interview about my thoughts about Folkestone. And I was only halfway through my cup of coffee, so I wasn't sure how the responses were going to be. But I think as the questions progressed, I think I probably got more enthusiastic. And one of them towards the end was, do you find Folkestone accommodating, or does it accommodate you, or something like that? I was like, oh, weird question. But I was like, actually, yeah, it does. It's like fertile ground for people with mad ideas and like crazy ambitions. So it's a good town, isn't it, for just kind of going, I want to do this, and people go, all right, where you go, and you end up doing it. Which is cool.
Definitely.
It embraces the individual, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It embraces the individual 100%.
Absolutely.
Every place does, It's cool.
Like a hug from it.
It's a nice hug. And it's always there. Whenever you want it, that hug.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's good.
Question 1. Oh, what's in the bowl? What's in the bowls on the table?
What is
Not
it?
Not much left, man. There was we had wasabi nuts, smoked mixed nuts, and what was that?
That was rice, really nice sort of sweet chili crackers.
Yeah, I didn't get a look on those. But
Yeah,
it's normally snacks, guys. Yeah, whatever they've got at Kips, to be honest. So just helps soak up the beverages, which in turn lubricates the conversation, I think. All right, so question 2 for Trevor. We got, how do I break out of a job that is safe but not what I enjoy?
It's hard and it takes time, from my experience.
Yeah.
And I think that it takes, for my experience, which is all I can really talk about, is that it took a long time to have the belief in myself, because I feel the conditioning from society and from being sort of in education and all that sort of stuff, you're kind of taught to fail, and failure is awful, and you can't fail your GCSEs. Can you imagine? And it's like
all this ruined.
There's nightmare scenarios and all that sort of stuff. But how do you do it? You need, unfortunately, the honest answer is that you probably need to build up some funds to be able to fund your venture and the idea that you want to go down. And once you've done that, you need to have balls or lady balls of steel, depending on and you need to do it and embrace it. and you will be terrified, and you'll wake up in the middle of the night and think, what the hell have I done? But if it's anything like my experience, you'll be satisfied. So you've just got to build yourself up to do it. Yeah. And then do it. That's had my experience. Do you agree?
I agree.
Did a similar thing.
And that you've got to know that no matter how much you prepare, as soon as you take that leap, you will still not be ready.
Yeah. And you
so get as ready as you can to sustain the ups and downs.
Yeah.
But you will not be ready, and you will only learn what's ready and what you want to do and refine that idea when you jump, not you get it ready before you jump.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
If you try and be ready, you will never be ready.
No, true.
That's true. Yeah, start when you're not ready.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, definitely.
Start when you're ready. Have a bit of financial backup though, so the kit will awesome. Yeah.
I always think though, especially if you, the hardest time to make the jump is when you're in a secure job, or if you have a half decent job, or. But I always think, well, if all shit hit the fan and everything went wrong and I completely failed, could I get a job? Yes. Yeah. Have I had a kind of half decent career beforehand, or even could I get a kind of bog standard job doing whatever? Yes. So you might as well, because you know that as long as you give yourself a month, say, you could find another job.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's what I think.
Exactly.
Do it.
True.
And know how much buffer you need before you could find yourself another one. Yeah. And then you got nothing to lose, because you just go, oh, that didn't work, I'll go back into a normal job.
Sweet.
And then go again.
So just go for it.
That's it. That's the name of the game.
Brilliant. This is solid gold, guys. There is no failure. That should be the
sound
thing. Yeah. All right. Okay. So that was question 1. Question 2. What is TEDx Focus? I think we've covered that. Question for Colin: can I come?
If you don't know what TEDx is, go to TED.
What was that? That's Colin. Don't stop.
Robert Beach. Question for Colin: can I come in and drink beer in your shop soon?
Why not?
This is your third bar in here. In this back little.
Well, junction 14. Yeah.
That's a really nice comment. Thanks, guys. On a serious note, this is an amazing idea. It's really cool to get to know the faces behind local businesses and just people in Folkestone, and how they ended up here or why they do what they do. Love it. I'll come and annoy Colin soon for some sexy business cards for my driving school.
Oh,
bless him. Thanks, Rob. He's a legend. He's like kind of my neighbour as well. We live just down the road.
This is what's cool about folks.
It's a weird little close-knit community in a way, you know. Everyone sort of knows each other by a strange proxy. He's a really nice guy. Good. Thanks, Rob, for that question and comment. Yeah, come in any time, really. Finally, okay, question 3. Oh, this is from Ken White. Actually, that's my dad. He just says, look at the menu before you order your dinner.
It's not really a question.
So it's just a statement, really, isn't it? I think it's sort of relevant to kind of what we were saying before. 100%. Just try stuff and then order it. Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Work down the menu. It's what you want.
Keep going.
It's what
you saying earlier, isn't it?
I know
he's
best
getting it. Yeah, it's that whole thing. Yeah.
100%.
It's been great, guys. Honestly, I think we've got so much gold here. If we can just edit this into like little snippets, you've got motivational quotes for the whole year. Which
no, but the whole point is no motivational quotes. I'm anti-motivational quotes.
Oh, honestly, there's so much there, you know. So, anything to kind of like wrap up, guys, and your afterthoughts? Anything you want to add before we skip out of here to our inevitable success, doing whatever we want to do?
So long, and thanks for all the beer.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Does that work?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's pressure now.
Honestly, all of these are going to be t-shirts next week.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Just thanks for listening to my drivel.
It's nice, isn't it? We have a really obscene position of privilege, really, to be able to do the stuff that we're doing. I think it's nice. Thanks for coming on and being here and having this chat. It's been really nice. Thanks to Liu, Batchelor, and Trevor. Sorry.
Thank you.
I had it down earlier. Sorry.
Thank you too, man.
It's because I see it in my mind, and it's just like the dyslexia just kind of,
Don't worry about it. It's cool.
It's Twohig, right?
Trevor do it. Yeah, Twohig's great.
Yeah, Twohig.
You just want to be a single name.
Yeah, just Trev.
And Trev. At Trev.
Just Trev.
Yeah.
At Trev.
And Trev. This was Close Quarters episode 4. A New Hope. Thanks a lot.